Hey, I'm Mike.
And I'm Chris from The Devil Wears Prada.
And you are watching Hollywood Music.
Right on. Hey, this is Groovey, Hollywood Music. I'm here with The Devil Wears Prada, here at the Denver Mayhem at the Comfort Dental Amphitheater, which is the worst named amphitheater in the history of the world. How goes it, gentlemen?
It goes great.
Wonderful, thank you.
Now, the first couple Mayhems outsold every Mayhem in the history of Mayhem. How does that feel?
It sounds about right with Slayer and Slipknot. I mean, I hope it would. But we've wanted to do the tour for a long time, and we just kept doing Warped and waiting for the right opportunity, and we're just most grateful we could be a part of it this year. So, and you know, high attendance numbers, obviously, even better.
How have the crowds been for you guys so far?
Excellent. You know, we are doing. We open the tour on main stage for the first 9 shows. Then As Lay Dying comes in and it swaps out. But you know, you stand up there and you look out and you have people, you know, kind of skeptical or hesitant, and then, you know, halfway through the set they're more, and then by the end it gets a little bit more chaotic. So, you know, we're on the tour to reach out to new people and find new listeners. Same as like doing the Killswitch tour to some extent.
Right.
And I think we're getting exactly that. You know, it's been nothing but good things really, and couldn't be happier.
I mean, this is sort of a new spot for you guys, because usually you just headline your own tours and everything. This is sort of mid-pack and a huge spectrum from old school to, you know, cutting-edge new stuff. So there's got to be a cool vibe getting some of the old folks into you guys too.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah. Super. It's kind of weird to see all the people that I saw on TV, you know, not even, you know, 5-10 years ago. So like, it's definitely very cool, and I keep saying surreal. So yeah, it's very, very cool experience.
We're being attacked by tapestries here.
And now it's just kind of cuddling around you.
Yeah, and I'm just bathing.
It's more like a shawl or whatever.
Whatever works.
All right, so what's going on with the new album?
We put out Dead Throne in September. We put out a live DVD almost 2 weeks ago, and really since we started the tour, we've already been having a number of sit-downs and just really talking things over. He has a number of demos that we're looking at and feeling things out and just discussing as far as, I don't know, I guess overall kind of like big picture ideas as far as like trying to confront a direction before we really start writing, see how it feels, rather than, you know, we're 6 songs in and feel like, oh, this is all a lot happier than we want it to be. Just kind of looking at it like that. So right now we're just kind of looking at those things, and he's cooking up ideas as far as more demos and songwriting and whatnot. And I think we're going to try to get studio time before the end of the year. It's not recording, but collectively sitting down and writing. So.
Now, is there a certain vibe you think you're going to go for with this, or is it just going to be a natural progression?
I think a little bit of both, in the same sense that it's got to be a natural progression, or else it would be foolish and we would not sound like the same band, which some bands end up doing, and it works for some. But I think it's definitely going to be a focused approach, as far as going to want to make sure we keep all the same dark elements, I suppose. We haven't exactly sat down and figured out what we're going to be going for, but I think this is the first album where we're definitely going to be like, all right, we need to make sure that everything has this vibe, and it's definitely going to be the darker, on the darker side, I will say. So,
Very cool. Now, after Mayhem, is there any tours you can talk about that are on the books?
About a month ago we announced we're doing a tour with August Burns Red in Whitechapel, which is it's about a week UK and then like 4 weeks mainland Europe. So it'll be cool spending even more and more time with our dudes in Whitechapel. And they're the best, and bus sharing actually on that tour, so that ought to be funny. But yeah, we're doing that at the end of the year, and right now we're just trying to make sure we have our time off around the holidays. That kind of thing, and then locking in studio space, seeing where we want to write and how long, and just kind of that thing. And then we have some like random shows in like Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York, just festivals. But so just it's a subtle end of the year, I believe.
All right, gentlemen. Well, unfortunately, what's left are the brutal survey questions we ask every band coming through town. It's horrible, and you'll never forgive me. in your entire touring history, what is the worst thing you've ever eaten?
I have a good answer for this, or at least for me personally. I was vegetarian when I was a kid, and I stopped, and then the reason I stopped eating meat again was actually on that Kill Switch tour in early 2010, I think, because I ate at the Taco Bell right by the Rave in Milwaukee, and this was, not to be too graphic, but I said that the meat in this taco was already regurgitated, like it already went through the system and then went back into the taco, and I haven't had meat since. So hey, it's a blessing and a curse, I guess.
So it brought you back to vegetarianism.
Truly, yes, it actually did.
You, sir?
Yeah, the first time we went to Mexico, there was a street cart that was selling tacos, and it was as soon as we got there, and everyone's like, oh, we're in Mexico, oh, there's a street cart selling tacos, oh, we're gonna get some, oh, they're a nickel each, something like that. And let's just say that I spat it out as soon as I put it in my mouth because it tasted how I would imagine human skin to taste.
They were called
That's all
dirt.
I could.
We called them dirt and skin tacos. The tortilla was skin, the meat was dirt and skin tacos.
They were pretty gross. They were disgusting.
Yeah, that wins. Thank you, gentlemen, for your time.
Thanks a lot, man.
Appreciate
Thanks
it.
for having us, man.
Absolutely. It's Groovey with the Hollywood Music. I'm here with the Devil Wears Prada Denver Mayhem Tour. Rock on! Cheers.